I am Lizzy with Long Distance Gamers, and today I'm going to be playing a solo playthrough of Resurgence. So, quick note before we get started, I'm not going to do a whole big rules explanation. I'll just go ahead, get enough to get us started, and then we'll just play the game and I'll try to explain what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, as well as explain these mutant actions. But let's go ahead and get started on the fun. I am playing the pink character because purple and pink are my favorite colors, not characters. I have gotten some starting resources and gotten some more of these workers in the bag based on these cards. I was able to choose 2 and then got 1 random. These cards came out. There is a spot on each of these decks. This is actually 4 players, but since we're playing a just a solo game, we can go ahead and put the decks on the 4-player spot. So that way we have a spot for the cards. Mutants have gotten to places already, although they're going to be moving throughout. I have my workers. We have our board over here that I can get worker placements on eventually. Hopefully sooner rather than later, because I'm going to need the ability to do that. Okay. Yeah, so we have special workers or special abilities. I have the librarian, which for once per turn, I just have to flip this over when I use it. A laborer can be used in place of any of those 3. So that makes it so that I have a little bit special powers. I can get more when I buy these, which costs bread. And then it's like each one of these areas is its own distinct region or district. I think they're called districts. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And if you notice, there is different. So there's an M in here and a thing in here. So we're going to be doing our worker placement. Like we assign the workers to each area before we place them. Normally in a 2-player or 2-player or more game, you have this screen that you do everything behind, and then once everybody's ready to reveal, you reveal. But it is a nice player aid, and yeah, we will go over that here shortly. I have some starting here because I'm doing solo. He starts all the way up here, and I have a couple of goals that I'm trying to do throughout the game. So I want as many of these people as possible, which is these ones right here. So if I could get 4 of them, I could get 8 victory points. And if I have leftover resources at the end, I could get 7 victory points if I have 7 oil left over. So I'm going to try to get oil and the smart academic women. This is the first player token, and I'm not using it in a solo game, so I should just put it right there. But it's pretty. It adds flavor, right? Because we're in the destruction of Moscow, and the world has erupted in a nuclear apocalypse, and we're just trying to survive. That's what we're trying to do. We are just trying to move on. We're trying to get supplies, and just make it another day, because this is a hard life. But I have my icon reference right here, which all of these lovely icons, and I have what they're going to do. So before I get started, they reveal this card. So I know I want as much as possible. I want to try to get 2 and everything as possible to prevent them from moving up. So let's start with first the player moves, then we reveal an event because we are playing solo. We don't play with events. Then we grab out tokens from our bag based on the level of our, what is this called, actually? Compound. The level of our compound, which we start on level 1. So we get 4 of these. We only get 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I got tons of laborers. These are the laborers. And I got a builder. Okay, so I'm going to put those there. So next thing we do is we assign these to where are we going to put them. So the laborers are only worth 1. This is worth 2 because it's one of these 3 specialists. And if I would have grabbed my hero, the heroes are worth 3, so they are worth a lot more. So I might just say, you know what, I'll just give them this one. They'll move forward on the compound because I don't have any action spaces over here other than I could just send a worker over here to get a piece of bread. That doesn't really do me whole good because I could come over here and get 3 bread or 2 bread. So, considering I have my librarian, I might send my librarian over to here to try to grab up this 3 bread with a worker. So I'm just going to put that there, so that way I know that I've already planned on that one. And we have a builder, which can come here, here, here. Which this gets me 2 gears. This one, oh, a laborer, you send a laborer to get one of those. Okay, this one, I can get a, send this over to here, spend 1 gear, and then I could build this something in my compound to make it so I could get another action place. So I might want to try to come over here, because I don't want to have to get 2 gears, so I'll go ahead and come here for them. Hopefully I can beat the mutants out, because once the mutants come in here, then it gets a little bit tighter. And I have 2 more laborers. Well, I might have to send 1 up here to get a gear. That might be something I absolutely positively have to do. And then, oh, in this space, this rest area, if I happen to send too many into my metro, is it metro? Yeah, metro and harbor. If I send too many into one of those, or this one, the compound, and I can't use them, I could send them to the rest area, even though this is on your compound board. That is available for any access, so you never waste a worker. You can use your workers more efficiently. And then I might want to come down here so that I could get some more specialists in the bag. Yeah, let's plan on that. So then I've assigned what I want to do. Now it is their turn. They're going to be... So, the first turn of the game, I think, I'm not quite sure, because usually you just turn over 3 cards and it tells you where they're going to go. But it says to set them up this way. So, first turn of the game, first and second turn, they will come over here. And then third turn, they'll come here. Maybe, or, you know what, just in case this is where they're going. Which, oh no, that means I'll have to send a resource to come over here. So, they have placed all 6 of their things. Usually it is just 2 of these set out in a 2 or more player game, and you just set them out at the beginning of the round and you can decide where you want to go. But, yeah, I'm not quite sure how that goes solo, so I may have messed up that rule already. Okay, so I can just go ahead and start placing out my people. So I'm going to start with my librarian. I'm going to use this. Oh, actually, before I do that, I need to do all of their special things. So, we'll just start with this one. So, I have to either lose 2 bread, which I don't have, or they gain 2 victory points. So, it looks like they'll just gain 2 victory points. And then this next one over here. Oh, no, I have to flip this. I have to flip this, so I can't use it. And they get a victory point. And then over here, we will discard these 2, and he gets 2 victory points. Goodness gracious, they have gotten a lot. They have gotten lots of victory points already, and they messed me up. I was going to come here to get 3 bread. I'll just have to come here to get 2. So, now I have 3 bread total. I do want to get a specialist, so, and I really want to build, so I'm going to send, this guy over to here, and I'm going to spend a gear, and I'm going to build. So what is something that I might want to do more of? This could come in really handy. I can't build any of these because my thing's not up there far enough. So I might want to do this one so that way I can send a laborer and any resource and get 2 resources. That might be something that I could use to manipulate. So I built that, and I get 3 victory points. So yay, I'm on the map. Okay, and then we have another guy to send to the metro. So if I come here, I could spend 1 bread, and I'd have to spend as much bread as that. So I could come here. I have to spend any resource I want because I come with this guy. So I'll just go ahead and spend an oil because I can. And I'll spend a bread because I already... Oh, wait, no, it's just a bread of however many. That's a question mark. So I could get this, which I think I will because this is the one that I want. I want to get more of these. So that will cost me 2 bread because it's in the 2 bread spot. So 1, 2. Oh, no. So then every time I get one of these, I get a victory point. Can't use it right now, but that does mean that I take that symbol and I put her in the bag. Okay. Put her in the bag. I believe it's the bag. It's the bag, right? Not the rest area. I really hope that it's the bag. So there is a thing which all of these have. So we were where? The Kremlin. So here, place a token, play food, and you, survivor, place a new from your supply. Into your draw bag. Yes, you put it into your bag. Yay! I got that rule right! Woo, woo. Okay, so then now I need to send this over to here, which I believe this is to, get any one of those into the bag. I will probably be referring to these a lot at the beginning because there is a lot of iconography and I just want to make sure I get at least half of these rules right. Yep, and you get it into the draw bag. So I'm gonna spend an oil because I feel like bread is gonna be hard to get. So then which one of these do I want? Well, I feel like I'm gonna want to build a lot. What does this one do? This one gives me a lot of bullets. Which, why do I need bullets? Oh, because I might want these. Because I would need a bullet and a oil. And go to this area to get 3 victory points and that benefit. But, yeah, I think I'll go ahead and grab this guy so that way I can hopefully get one of these and get a bullet to hopefully help out. Which also, bullets and medicine are worth victory points at the end of the game. I mean, these ones are too, but it's a 3 for 1, which is awful. This is a 4 for 2, a 9 for 4, or a 13 for 6. You can, wherever you get up to. Okay, but I've placed all of my workers, and oh, goodness, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to do this step, which is very important. So, I had 2 in Metro. So I had 2 in Metro and I had 3 in there. So I had 2 and 3 in here. So I get to move forward on the Metro and on this. But they will be moving forward too on the compound because I didn't place anyone over there. Okay. Once you pass this, you get certain benefits. So that could come in handy. Okay, so now before we do that, I will go ahead and pull these off. Put them in the rest area. Now, I don't get any benefits. Like, I don't get the bread for placing them in there because it's a cleanup phase. It's not choosing to place them over there. We refresh these cards. We would remove these 2 if there were any in there. And then we move all of these over. So if I don't get her before the end of this round, she will go away. And this one's not worth any victory points, but if I get her, I will at least get 3 victory points. So I might try to get her, and she's only 1 bread. She's not that much at all. Okay, but let's see what we have here. So we need 0 to 2, we would both move forward 1. Yeah, instead of just him moving forward. I would need to get 3 to move forward 1. If I get 4 more in any of them, I do move forward 2. Okay, and then, so we will do how it normally goes. We'll see what happens. Okay. I didn't complete any missions, so I don't get any of those benefits. And yeah, so okay. It does say to refresh these. Do one of these go out? I don't see any movement. Well, what is step 4? See, I guess I should have read this rule book quite a bit more. Okay, so I'll collect items based on missions for each completed mission. Okay, we got that. So what's it saying? I don't know. I don't know. Oh well. Okay, so we got those away. We will revealed one of these. Now I get to pull out. So I could choose to grow my compound if I had 3 medicine and 3 bullets, and I wanted to spend. You don't spend the medicine or the bullets, you just spend the food and the oil. But I don't have the food, oil, or any of the medicine or bullets, so I can't do that. But what I can do is we can start a new round, and I can grab out 4 of these. So, lots of laborers. Oh, I got my hero and only 1 laborer and 2 special workers. Okay, so what do I want to do? I want to get this. I need to get her. So that will be what? Where is that action? Where is that action? It's over here somewhere. Right here. So I definitely need to spend. I can spend a laborer for that. So I'll just put my laborer right there. That would get me a victory point, and I could spend a laborer for anything, but I do want to be able to do this. So I'm going to spend this over to here, so that way I can hopefully get a mission and a bullet. Okay, so if I get another, if I actually put this one here and this one here, I would be in 4 and 4, and I would get to move forward 2 on both of them. Although he'll be moving forward on this one, and will get victory points. He will definitely be in the lead for that one. But I might just do that just to get it so that I can move forward 2 places on both of these. I'll get lots of benefits. I'd be able to get rid of some of my laborers, which would be nice. Yeah, okay, so where can I send my hero? Give me a hero. So your hero can be anything. So I can send it here to get one of these and a medicine. Or I can send it there to get a couple gears. I'm trying to remember where they were at last time. So they were here last time. Here and here. So they're going to be here, here, and here this next time. So we will see. See how this goes. Okay. Okay, so first things first, they will reveal where they're going to go for their first action. Okay, they're going to come right here to Hope Island, and I have to lose 2 medicine or thing, or he gets 3 victory points. I don't have 2 to lose, so he'll just get 3. 1, 2, 3. Which, ouch, ouch, ouch. Okay. So I know that he's going to go possibly here or here. So I should, do I want to go to either of those? I really want to come here, but I need bread. I need bread. So I want to come here and here for this one. I would be able to get into there for bread, although that wouldn't make much sense. What are they doing over here? So maybe I just should come over here. That way I can just take advantage of this first. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Because I know they'll either come... Wait, no. I want to go there, right? That's where I wanted to put this one. Which they were at this one, right? So it's just these two that they're going to go to. So yes, I'll just come here. Grab 3 bread. 1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah, we need to put that there. And then reveal the next. Oh, yeah. And then reveal the next one. Oh, yeah, so they might come to one of these other ones. So, yeah, so good thing I went there earlier. So that way I could get my bread. Okay, now the question is, I want to come here. And I want to come here. And here. So if they come to this one, because we're going to be shuffling these up, and there's a 1 in 3 chance, I would get hit twice. So I'm just going to go ahead and send my laborer right there. So that way, hopefully, I'll at least divvy up the pain. Hopefully, they'll only go to one of these. So I'll only get hit once for sure. Well, possibly. I have a 2/3 chance of getting hit for once. Okay. And I didn't do that benefit, did I? Okay, so they will be completing one of these. They'll go for the one that gives them the most victory points first, which is this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. And advance 1 space on the indicated leader track. So they'll advance 1 space there. Oh, wait. No, they don't advance there. They just get another victory point. Okay, so they completed that. That was theirs. And then we flip this over, which means we're going to be on the B side, so different things will happen. Okay. Did that. I placed my worker here, so I need to spend bread. I want to spend 1 bread. So I'll spend 1 bread to get this. So my metro and these will be equal, so I can send them over here, which I'm actually going to take this just off because it's a little bit harder for me to see that that's a place I could go to. But I can alternate between those two, and I'm going to go ahead and activate this so that I can go ahead and get a victory point because I am trailing behind on victory points. Okay, so then we will shuffle these up and see where they go. Where are you going? Okay, figures. You go to one of the places I want to go to. So, there's that. And we went here. So, I have to lose an oil, which I don't have, or they get 3 victory points. 1, 2, 3. Ouch! But I need oil. Do I want to spend a... I did not spend my bread, by the way, did I? So, I spent a bread to get her. So I have these two. They won't be placing any more because they've already placed their 6. So I'm going to be sending 1 here because I want to do that. Is it important enough for me to spend a bread to get the oil? Or should I just come over here to get more things? Oh, goodness gracious. Liz, you're an idiot. I forgot to do this. So they move forward 1 because I didn't have anything in my compound. But I did have 4, so I got to move forward. Droop. Oh. 1, 2, 3. So I did have that oil to spend to give them so that they didn't get the victory point. And I got 2 more bread. And then I will get rid of 2 of my laborers out of the baggy collection. So that way I can help set collection even more. So those are out of the game. Okay. Yeah. Always do what your thingy says, Liz. Always. But, anywho. So, well, I can grab one of these. I'm going to place this here. Grab one of these and get it so that maybe I could do what she does. Is there anything that is... well, this I would need an oil, which I don't have. But I do get another bullet for that. Okay, so I would need a bullet and oil. So maybe it would be worth it to go there. So that way I can get the oil, so that way I can complete this and then just go there another time to get more oil. I don't have medicine, so these really don't benefit me at all. So yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and take this one. And oh, goodness gracious, Lizzy. Last turn, I could have turned in one of my bullets, gotten 2 victory points when I placed one of my guys right there. Then I would have been able to get a medicine this last time. But I forgot. That is my bad. I would say take backsies, but no, I'll be a good girl. I'll be good. Okay, so with that one in mind, I am going to come over here, spend a bread, and get a couple of oil. Okay, and that is it. So I will flip these back over. Send all my guys, gals, to the rest area. I don't have anything to be able to do this. And they'll come back over here. These will get discarded. Okay. We will flip. Well, let's make sure I did everything. Nope, I did not. Flip these. Doop, doop. Ooh, every time I get oil, I get another oil. And that would make it so that I get more victory points. So maybe I should try and get her. And this one, this is the same person. So if I got both of these, I would be able to get the full 8 victory points from that. But, whew, I do want to get lots of oil for the end, so that might come in handy to get both of those, kind of try to combo that. But let's see what I pull first. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. So at the end of this round, everything's going to go back into my bag. I got a couple of laborers, I got a builder, and I got a scholar. Okay. And what happens? Okay, so if I don't place anything, they do get to move forward 1. If I place 1 to 2, we both move forward 1. 3 to 4, I move forward 1. And 5, I move forward 2. So, what do I want to do? I think I really want to come over to here. Do I have enough bread for both? I do have enough bread for both. Oh, but that would be risky. And I want to come over to here. So I need to send my scholar over to here. I can send both my laborers over to here. If I need to get that, I can. And a builder, I could either get another one of these. Might come in handy. Or I could spend a gear, which I don't have. So, do I want to send this guy up to maybe get more bread? Yeah, let's send him to get more bread so that way if I need to. Okay. But that was that. Before I do anything, we're going to do this. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 over here. So I get to move up 1 on this. I have 2 over here. So we will each move forward 1 on this. I have nothing here, so he just moves forward, which he cannot do. Okay. Which I forgot to give him. Does he get victory? I'll have to double check that at the very end to see if he got victory points for every one of these thingies that he crossed or got to. Okay. But let's see where they place their first one. So they put their first one right here, which means they're going to get really expensive to get this turn. And I can't even get one of them. I can't even get this one because he's grabbing both of them. And he gets 2 victory points. Okay, so what do I want to do? I think I can look here so I will know what this card is. So it won't be here. it will be this spot right here. So, bear in mind that I'm not going to go here. Do I want to send... Yeah, I'll go ahead and use this. And use my librarian to make it so that I can get a couple of gears. And because I'm in here, I'll go ahead and turn in a bullet. Get 2 victory points. And place that right there. Which I'm going to need to move my board because I'm not going to have enough space underneath. Whee! You can still see that mostly, at least. And all my people. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So there is that. And I got a couple gears. I got some victory points. I completed that. And I'll start getting medicine at the end. Okay. They will be revealing and they will be going to their... Oh no, they'll be going here. Why did I miss that? I'm an idiot, I guess. Okay, so I could either spend 2 resources or I have to discard both of these. I wouldn't mind doing this one. I think my resources are too tight though. I think that 2 resources are worth the 1 victory point. So I'll go ahead and do that. Okay. I do want to come and get this. So, come here. I need at least 2 bread. I'm going to be coming here to get 3 bread. So, I'll spend a bread, and then I'll spend 2 more bread to grab her up. So, every time I get oil, I get an additional oil, which will come in handy when I come over to here, which hopefully that will not mess me up. Okay. Which, woot woot. Okay, I think that's enough shuffling. Let's see our fates. Of course they're going to come over here. So I have to either lose an oil or they get 3 victory points. So I will lose the oil. Jerky jerks. But they're done placing, so I'm going to be placing this guy in my metro. I'll just go ahead and place him for 3 bread. So 1, 2, 3. And then I will go ahead and place her here. So I will go ahead and... Do I have to do my action? You know what? I'm not sure if I have to spend that before I place them or after. So I'll spend a bread because I have to. I'll get 2 oil. And then because I placed a worker here and I got some oil, I would much rather have spent my oil, but that's okay. I can spend a oil and a bullet to complete this, which will get me 3 victory points. So 1, 2, 3. And I get to get rid of a worker, which guess which one that will be. Where's my laborer? There's another laborer. And then this will come right here. So I'll start getting medicine and bullets. And if I could get one of these, if I could get this one, I would be able to get the trifecta, which would get me one of these cards for free. Once per game. It's a once per game thing, but it would mean that I would have an entire row and I'll start getting stuff. Because I need stuff. Okay, but all my workers are placed. So, we will follow this. All my workers are placed. We will refresh all of these cards. So we have a lot of them now. And I have 3 of these, so I have 5 victory points for the end of the game. And then we will... refresh that, which doesn't happen. We will move all of our things to the work area, or rest area, not work area. If I had enough medicine and whatnot. Oh, but before I do that, we get our stuff for that. So I get a bullet, and I get a medicine. Yay, I'm on the map. On the map. Then we could upgrade if we wanted to, which we don't have. We refresh these. Oh, when they meant refresh. Boop. Gotcha. Okay. There we go. And then we will reveal one of these. So we are in the 4th round, so they're going to be taking from here. So they're going to be getting a lot of victory points when they do that one. And I pretty much need 3 or more to be able to go here. Okay. Well, I don't have anything in my bag, so all of these get put back in. I want to try to get up on these. I really need to get up on this. I need to be moving forward so that way I could at least get some victory points. So, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so what can I do? What do I do? So I want to get some more of these. I need to get up on here before I even qualify for this, though. So I need to get some more bullets. I need to get some more health. Oh, which these came back. So I want to go to the metro with her. And I want to go with him to there. And there is another one of these, which would give me the 8 victory points if I can get up to this. So I do need more bread to get her. I need more of that. So, and I need to come here, which I guess that's not really even helping me much. Although there could be other stuff in here. Like I might want to get these open so that way I could get some health and some of those. So maybe I'll send him there after because I have gears. So I want to send this guy to here so that way I can get one of these built and then send him over to there to get more. So yeah, so we'll send you right there. Okay. So we have 2 here, so we each move forward 1. So I get a bullet and something else, whatever I want. You know what? I might just get the oil because I'm going to try to do these more. Okay. And then we move forward. Did I already move forward on this? No, I already just did. And then I have 2, 4 on this one. So I move forward here. So I get a medicine and then something else. So maybe this time I'll get a bread. I'll get a bread that time. Okay, and then the metro, I only have 1. So he would move forward. And I don't move forward at all because it's a 0 to 1. And I needed at least 2 to move. That's okay. Okay, so let's see what they do first. Okay, so they're going to come up to here. Which means they're completing a mission. So they just got 9 victory points. Whew. Ouch. Whoa, we don't want to... Oh, yeah. I can just turn these over. They don't need them. Okay, I need at least 1 more medicine to be able to build this. Okay, so my goal was to come, where was I coming? Over here for that one. Over here for this one. And where was I sending him? There as well? To get a bullet? Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to come over here for sure. Because I really need that medicine. Yay, I got the medicine. And I get 1 of these. So I want 1 of these 2. So I could spend a medicine and 2 bread, or medicine, a bread, and an oil. This would get me a gear. This would get me rid of one of my laborers. So I think I'll just do this one. So yes, I definitely need more medicine. And that would be over to here. Which is good because I want to come over here to build. Okay. Let's see where they send their next one. Oh, of course you're gonna come right here. There you go. Okay. And what does that do for you? Purple. So I have to turn over one of these, and then I can't build it. I'm gonna, because I really want to be able to do 2. So they'll get the 2 victory points from that instead of me, and I won't be able to build that one. Okay. Yeah, that's a good thing to remove that one, because that makes it so that I can see. Okay. Okay. Now, I need to come over here with this to build, but I think I'm going to come over here for this one. So that way, if they do come to the creme de la, at least I don't have to spend another resource. So I get a bullet. And I get another one of these. I might want to do this one just so that I can, so I'd have to pay a bullet and a medicine. Oh, a bullet or a medicine and an oil. So, yeah, I'll grab that one up. There we go. Okay. So I need to get mine up to 5 within these next 2 rounds. Okay, so there's that. So let's see where they go for their last one. I'm scared. Where am I going to have to deal with mutants at? Yay, not somewhere I'm going, but what do I have to do? So I have to lose an oil, or they get 3 victory points. So I'll just lose my oil. Okay, I'm going to come over to here. I'm going to actually lose a bread for this one, because I'm already going to do that. And I'll spend a gear to make it so that I could do 1 building. So I will do this one. Oh my goodness, I get 1 victory point and I get a medicine. Okay. That's handy. And before I forget, I'm in this doing something. So I'm going to turn in a medicine and 2 bread. So I have no bread. And put this right there. I get 3 victory points for that. 1, 2, 3. And I get to get rid of a laborer, which that is an optional move, because I really want to come over to this to do that. So I don't think I'm going to get rid of it. Okay. Yeah. I don't want to get rid of my laborer. If it was over here, I would totally do that. But what I want to do is, yeah, I've done that. Okay. I want to come over here and spend 1 oil. And I'll get 2 of these. So I'm up to 5 on here. So I just need to get 1 more bullet to be able to move up 1 more so that I can start scoring for these. Okay. All my workers have been placed. So, first we refresh this. So we lose these 2. So if I want to get her to get to the 8 victory points, I'll have to do it this turn. And, well, this one came out, so every time I complete one of these, I get a gear, which I have not been paying attention to these, have I? That's okay. Okay, so refresh that. We refresh these. So we're gonna, oh yeah, it matters which ones are out longer for solo play. I get another 9 victory points if they do that. And then I get to put all of my guys in rest area. Now I wouldn't mind getting rid of my laborer. Okay. Then we get complete these. So I get another medicine. I get another bullet. And I get either a bread or an oil. So I'm going to go ahead and get a bread. So I'm on the map with that. Oh my goodness. I should not have spent my bread for moving there. I am doing a take back seat. Just forget that. I spent a gear. Because I need to spend 2 bread and 1 oil to be able to advance this. That is why I needed to do that. Okay, then we discard these. Yeah. I'm doing 1 take backseat. Deal with it. Deal with it. Yeah. Yeah, you probably don't care. Okay, so I just need to advance this 1 more space. I'm going to need 2 bread and 2 oil to be able to advance this 1 more space. So that way I can score these, which I really want to. I really want to get 1 of these. I would like to get her just because she's cheap. Or maybe I would wait until next round to do that. But first, let's see where I really need to place things at. Okay. Oh, goodness. So if I get... So I have to get 4 to be able to move forward on anything. Otherwise, it's pointless to put them in just for the working. Okay. So I got a couple laborers. I got a builder. And I got... Oh, wait, no. A ranger. And I got my hero. So there is a chance that I could come over to here. So I'm going to need bread. I need bread. So I can send this guy up to here to get 3 bread. Maybe I'll just come up here to get even more bread, or to try to get that card. Yeah, we'll do that. So that's 3. So I might just want to send a laborer up there to just get to the 4. Of course, that will make it so that, I mean, at least this one I'll move forward. Nope, that's move forward 0. Okay, so what do I want to do with you? I want to build. So I need gears. So yeah, so that I'll need to send 1 of them to gear, 1 of them for bread, that. And so then I can come down here to build. Well, that's bread. And then maybe I do want to come over here to be able to use that. Well, I could... The metro is this, so I probably want to keep this here just so that I can move forward. And then use this benefit to be able to move them over to here. Okay. I think we're set. We shall see. Okay, let's do... We assigned all of our workers, so... 0 to 2... They get to move forward 1, so they would move forward on that. They don't. Here, I get to move forward 1. Hey, we're tied. Here, I only have 3, so I could do 0. Okay. Let's see where they put their first person at. Of course, right there. So maybe I won't buy them because I don't want to spend that resource. And what does that do? I have to lose these, so I wouldn't even be able to get her anyways. And they get 2 victory points. I will probably lose to them, which is not good. I don't want that. Okay. So, I know this next one will not be here, here, or here. So, with that in mind... I wanted to come over here to get gears. I wanted to come up here to get bread. And I wanted to come down here to fix. So I will send 1 of my people over to here. Use my librarian. Turn that into a builder. And then I'll get 2 gears. And then they're going to come join me. What the heck? You know what? This has not been in there this entire game. I know what they're going to next time. Whoops. Well, still, I would have been 50-50. But yeah, I guess they're... Check to make sure there's not a card there. Yeah, I'm sure some of you were probably screaming every time I shuffled. Be like, there's still 1 more. Okay, so I know they're going to go here next time. So I am lollygollying. I'm going to go ahead and come up here to grab 3 bread. 1, 2, 3. Oh, did I do their thingies? No. So I would have to either give up 2 resources, which I didn't have this bread yet, or flip 2 of these. I think I can flip this one just fine, and I'm not going to do this one, so I'll just flip those 2. I'm not going to do either of those 2 this turn. Okay. Then I got my 3 bread. Now it is theirs. And, oh, would you imagine that? They came up to here. Which means I either have to lose 2 resources or 2 bullets / medicine, which I do not want to do because I need 5 of each to advance. I need 2 fuel and 2 oil, so I'm going to have to send him over to get oil. So I'll just do my 2 gears. I will not be building anything over there this time. That's okay. Can't do everything. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and send this over to here to get 2 oil. And then I need at least 2 of each of them. If I go here, I need to go with a mutant. So I might actually come... No, I can't. I could come here. I don't really want to do that. Or I could go there to get a gear. Or I could just come... I need the bread, though. So I could spend an oil, and though I wouldn't have enough bread to be able to do that. I don't have the thing, so I could come down here and get an extra worker in my bag. Although, would that be beneficial? I want to be able to get another one of these. I don't know. It would make it so that I could get 4 victory, move up on this to be up there, and get one of these before I trigger. Okay, so yeah, so it'll be before I trigger, so I could put it right there. Okay, so let's find out, is any of these worth it? I mean, this would be nice for 5 victory points. I'd have to spend 1 bullet and 2 gears. That's fairly easy. So yeah, I'll actually come down here. Okay, I'll spend a bread. And then I get this and a bullet, which I will immediately spend to complete this because I went there. And get 4 victory points. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, and when I completed that, I got one of those things for free. I'll just grab this one for free. Because, yeah, I forgot to do that. Or did I? I might have an extra one. Who knows? I might get 3 victory points for no reason. But I'll go ahead and put this right there, I think. Or should I put it right here? Because I can put it anywhere. Yeah, I'll put it right there because I have enough of those. Because I have 5. So I have enough of those to move forward once more. Or I should put it... Actually, I need to put it... We have 1 more round after this, so I need to put it there so that I can hopefully get enough bullets. So yeah, okay. Final decision right there. Okay. So, I completed that. I get to move forward 1 on there. I already gave myself the 4 victory points. And I've placed all my workers. So, we refresh these. We refresh these. We retrieve all the workers. Whee! Whoop, whoop, whoop. And then we get benefits. So I get a medicine, 2 bullets, and either a bread or one of these. I'm going to go ahead and get an oil. So that we all have enough oil to move forward up there. Okay. Next time without having to go, because I would have to go to bread for sure. Okay, now I could choose to upgrade, so I'm at 5 at least. So I'll have to spend 2 of each, so I have no bread and only 2 oil. But I get up here, so now I will be scoring for these. So I will have 8 victory points for sure. Oh, I need to refresh these as well. And if I have any oil left over, I'll get some of that. Okay. Like every time I get oil, I can get another oil. Well, one time I get oil, I get another oil. Okay. So these get discarded, and we'll shuffle them up. Now that I know that I was missing a card. Okay. I do want to try to pass him here and here if I can. I don't want to be tied with him. Okay. So final thing. So if I want to move, I have to at least have 4. Whew. Well, I have 1 guy in here. Or 1 gal in there. And then all of these will come in. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 more. Oh! Haha, haha. I didn't grab enough last time. I had 1 more, I would have had 1 more worker. That's okay. So, I'm sure I benefited myself in other ways. Okay. And I can start qualifying for these. Although, I'm going to need medicine. I actually will need more oil. I need more bread. So I'm going to send her over to here. I'm going to send him up to the metro, hopefully using that to get some bread. If I get any of those. So anytime I build, I could get that. I could choose to build one of these and do a worker for one of those. That would be a good way to get more. I'm already going to get a couple more bullets. I do need gears if I want to get this complete. So I do need to send a worker over to here. So I need bread. I need oil. What am I going to do with you two? So I need at least 4 to move anything. So I have... Okay, so I have 3 here, so we wouldn't move either one of us, so we'd be tied. If I can get 4 here, I would be tied there, but if I could get 5 here, I could get some advantage, which could come in really handy. So I think I'll actually just send both of my people there to try to get some advantages. Let's see if they work. Okay, I want to have 3 bread and 2 oil left for the end, and I need to have both of these on 7 so that I could for sure get this. So, let's see, do this first. So I have 2, 3 here, so nothing happens. I have 5 here, so I do get to move forward 1, 2, so I get to grab one of these, and I get a resource. So I'm going to grab an oil, because I'm going to need oil for that. And I get one of these. So would one of these be better for me than the one that I have? Whew. I mean, a bullet, 2 gears, and 2 oil. I might be able to pull that one off. And that'd be worth 7 victory points versus the 5. And I'd get to move forward 1 more space on there. Yeah, I'll grab you. That means I need to do something over here, which I was already planning on doing gears. So that would work. Okay, we got a plan. Okay, now we see where they go. So they're going to come here, dupe and dupe. So I have to flip one of these over. I'm not building anything, but I'll just put the... Oh no, they get 3 victory points. 1, 2, 3. Ouch! Couldn't they have grabbed that one? 1. Okay. So what do I want to do? I have oil. So I'm going to send one of my guys up here to get some gears. So I will grab the 2 gears. And because I place over here, so I get 2 gears, 2 oil, 1 of these bullets. I will go ahead and get this completed. So I get to move up to here. So I get 2 victory points. And this will go right here. So that way I'll have more medicine. Yay, I'll get 4 victory points for medicine. I won't have that for bullets unless I can come here. Which I don't have the person, although I could flip for it. Which, oh, by the way... no, I just have the ability to get more people to get more stuff. Okay, so that one I probably won't be doing. Okay. Well, let's see where they send people now. So here and here. So, and they get 2 more victory points. Okay. I'm still in this game. Okay, so I need oil and I need bread. So, I'm going to have to spend a lot of people getting oil. So, I'm going to go ahead and get a couple more oil. And hopefully that will not hurt me. And they'll come right over to here. Which is not where I'm going to go. But what does that do? So, I have to... Oh, I'll flip 2 cards. Okay, because I'm not going to get any cards, so those were useless to me this turn anyways. I am okay with that. See? They didn't hurt me. Okay, so now I can just send more people out. So, I'm going to send this guy over to here. I'm going to flip my librarian, and I'll get 3 bread, which I need for my... whatchamacallit. And then I will go ahead and spend an oil to get 2 oil, and I forgot to flip this one last time. I get an additional oil. Okay. Then I will be placing this guy. So I could come here to get an oil. Could go there to get a bread, but I think this is probably my best move to get the oil because I would have to spend 2 gears for this one. I don't even have that. So yeah, so I'll just come here, get an oil. Okay. End of game. So we can refresh these. We don't need to actually refresh those ones. We don't need to refresh these, but might as well, just for kicks and giggles. And then, oh, I could have placed that with, but I would have had to spend gears, which I didn't have. Okay, so I get 2 of these, 2 bullets, and either an oil or a bread. I'm going to be spending my bread, but the oil might be worth something, so I'll get an oil. Then we can choose to upgrade. If you are at least 7, you can go up to the final one. So I need 3 bread. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And 2 oil. Whoop, whoop. Okay. So upgraded that. These cards get discarded. And we just go on to final scoring. So, first things first, over here we are tied. So, I mean, it doesn't really matter. I believe we go to the next lowest. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. I am first place, so I get 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And they get 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. They're first, so they get 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I get 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because I am on the map. So I technically get some. Okay. And then, so I am behind, but hopefully I can catch up here. So I get 9 for this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I got this. Okay. And then I have 4 of these, so I get 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then I have 5 oils left over, so I get 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then for these, so I'm on this, so I get 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I didn't quite get there, so I only get 2 victory points for the bullet. And then, because I spent that for the oil, I don't know if I get that a 3 for 1, so I might get 1 more victory point. Yeah, you do get that, so I do get 1 more victory points, and yeah, you do round down to the next one if you tie. So yeah, not that it matters because we tied, we got the exact same victory point, so we went up the same amount. So I got 62 to 48. Well, the mutants also score victory points. So for this, so I was on like what, 61? And they were on 48. So they actually score the maximum amount of victory points for these. So they score 15. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So in fact, they beat me 63 to 61 or 62. I can't remember. So, wow. Really close game. I wish I didn't read that final scoring bit. Yeah. I just needed a few more victory points. So, Moscow wins, unfortunately. Well, better luck next time, Liz. Better luck next time. So yeah, so definitely going for these really helped. If I would have had just 2 more oil left over, I would have gotten 3 more victory points. But I got 4 more victory points for that, so that was still much better. So I do like this librarian. She was pretty handy, making my laborers a little bit better. There are tons more in here. So we didn't have events, so there's a ton of events. And there's tons of these starting ones, which it's like every time you complete one of these, you don't have to spend a medicine or a bullet, which that's handy. These, any of them are any of them. Every time you complete one of those, you also get another victory point, which, I mean, some of these are probably a little bit better. Anytime you go to the metro or to theirs, you get a little bit extra resources. That could have been handy for just a resource grab. That would have been handy every round versus the librarian was only handy some of the rounds. But I do really enjoy this game. This one was a fun one. This is one that I definitely want to play multiplayer. But as you can see, it does have a very good, solid solo play. Like, I was really worried there that they were going to just annihilate me. And had I not been able to build this up, I would not have been able to get any of these victory points. So they would have beat me at that point. So yeah, so definitely getting this built up is important. I didn't really focus on building this, but as you can see, you can get some victory points from these. So, oh, that was the 3. It's like some of them are just bullets, some are victory points and resources. Yeah, lots of victory points could have been had in here had I focused on building these, and that would have been able to beef up some of these. Going out and completing these was a lot of fun. They gave us some fun stuff. But yeah, as far as the game goes, you can see if you like it or not. I really enjoyed it. This is one that I am very happy I backed. I do like post-apocalyptic themes, so this is one that I really enjoy. And I kind of have to laugh that it is Moscow, and, you know, with Russia doing their nice little war that they're doing, hopefully this can help them gain some perspective, right? They could be headed towards this. Come on, Russia, stop it. But now this video can't be played in Russia. Oh well. But yeah, so I do really enjoy it. I want to play it again. Hopefully I can get some people to play it with me. Fingers crossed on that one. But thank you all for watching. And until next time, just remember to have fun, be present, and be you. Thank you all for watching. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to reach out to us. We would love to hear from you. Also, if you find value in our content, please like, comment, or subscribe. Let a friend or family member know that we exist. Help us spread our channel and bring remote gaming to a table near you. Thank you very much, and have a great day.